Monday of the third week of Lent, March 24th, 2025. Faith, humility, and the sovereignty of God. The stories of Naaman the Syrian and Jesus' rejection at Nazareth in the Bible provide valuable lessons on faith, humility, and the sovereignty of God. In 2 Kings, we see the miraculous healing of Naaman, a powerful and respected commander of the Syrian army who suffered from leprosy. Despite his initial skepticism, Naaman eventually humbled himself and followed the instructions of the prophet Elisha, resulting in his complete healing. This story highlights the importance of obedience and faith in God's ability to work unexpectedly to bring healing and restoration. Similarly, in Luke, Jesus returns to his hometown of Nazareth and preaches in the synagogue. Initially, the people speak highly of him, but Jesus ultimately challenges their lack of faith and understanding by recounting instances where God showed favor to Gentiles instead of the Israelites. This causes the people to become enraged and attempt to throw Jesus off a cliff. This passage serves as a reminder of the importance of having an open heart and mind to receive God's word, even when it challenges our preconceived notions and biases. Both stories also highlight the theme of God's sovereignty and his ability to work through unlikely individuals and situations to accomplish his purposes. Naaman, despite being a foreigner and a military leader, is chosen by God for healing and redemption. Similarly, Jesus faces rejection in his hometown, indicating that God's plan is not always understood or accepted by those closest to us. These stories remind us that God's ways are higher than our ways, and that we should trust in his wisdom and timing. Furthermore, the stories of Naaman and Jesus also reveal the importance of humility in approaching God. Naaman's initial hesitation to follow Elisha's instructions stems from his pride and reluctance to submit to a prophet of a foreign nation. However, once he humbles himself and follows the prophet's guidance, he experiences miraculous healing. Similarly, the people of Nazareth's refusal to accept Jesus as the Messiah is rooted in their pride and assumption that they know better than he does. This serves as a cautionary tale for us to approach God with humility and openness, recognizing that our ways are not always in line with his. In both passages, we also see the theme of faith and trust in God's power and goodness. Naaman's healing is the result of his willingness to step out in faith and trust that God could work through Elisha to bring about his restoration. Likewise, Jesus challenges the people of Nazareth to have faith in him as the promised Messiah, despite their doubts and reservations. This serves as a reminder for us to have faith in God's ability to work in our lives, even when circumstances seem bleak or uncertain. Overall, the stories of Naaman and Jesus provide valuable lessons on faith, humility, and the sovereignty of God. These passages challenge us to examine our own attitudes and beliefs, encouraging us to approach God with humility, trust, and openness. They also remind us that God's ways are higher than our ways, and that we should trust in his wisdom and timing, even when his plans do not align with our expectations. May we be inspired by the examples of Naaman and Jesus to have faith in God's power and goodness, and to humbly submit to his will in all areas of our lives. May God bless you all.